The New London Development Corporation, the City of New London, wanted to take Suzette Kelo's home and the homes of her neighbors to give to private developers in order to put up new condos, a hotel, and private office space to supposedly boost the local economy of New London. The Supreme Court, in a very controversial 5-4 ruling, held that economic development, the ability of cities to raise more tax revenue or to spur job growth, was a public use under the Fifth Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. And there were now going to be very few, if any, limits on government's ability to take property from one private owner and hand it over to another private owner. The Kelo decision stands as a stark example of what can happen when the courts do not protect rights clearly established in the Constitution. It essentially gives local governments and state governments and executive officials and bureaucrats a blank check to redistribute property to favored individuals. Today, the Fort Trumbull neighborhood is a barren wasteland. And also, within the past year, Pfizer, the linchpin of the entire project, which is adjacent to the Fort Trumbull neighborhood, announced that it was leaving New London forever. So for over $80 million in taxpayer money spent, the massive abuse of eminent domain, New London does not have any new development, and Pfizer is pulling up stakes and leaving town. That is unfortunately what happens when judges fail to enforce limits under the Constitution.